Shalom, family. Good to see everybody here. You know what? There are two things I need to show y'all. You know how we've been talking about the Native Americans and how they come out of Siberia and they're not the true natives of this land because they came in here from somewhere else, right? I'm not sure if they are even the original inhabitants of Siberia. So let me show you something. This is just a little something before we get started. Let me show y'all something. So oh, here we go. So so oh, all right, hold on. Here we go. There we go. Y'all, they're saying these folks, which are very melanated, were the original people of Siberia. Look at them. They don't look like the natives here. The natives here look lighter. But these folks are definitely darker. They're saying this is the native Siberian. Okay. Now, let me show you another picture that I was able to find. All right. Look at these folks. Look how dark they are. They're dark skinned. The original people are dark. So, this is a Siberian group, and they're still there. You know, it's amazing how each nation have melanated people and they hide them. It's almost like you know they don't want you to see these people. And these people are very melanated looking if you just look at them. They don't even look like the natives that are in this land. Look at these people. They're dark. So, where the hell are these natives really from? If these are the original inhabitants, then where did these light and bright ones come from that are here in this land? They don't look like this, you know? Yeah, if you dig deep, you're going to find melanated people everywhere, even Siberia. But yeah, that's what they're showing as the original inhabitants of Siberia. So, where do these people that are calling themselves natives in this land, where the hell do these people come from? And why are they so much lighter than the original Siberians? You know, yeah, we got to look like people of every nation. We already know that. But these light and bright ones are not even just looking at this and learning about what the native Siberians look like. They're not even the original people in Siberia. They might have came out of there, but they don't look like the original people like you see in this sketch or in that picture I showed you. It's amazing, isn't it? It is amazing how I don't care what nation you go to, the original people are melanated. I don't care what nation. You can pick any nation on this globe, and the original people are melanated, even in Siberia. Unbelievable. Okay. And let me see. There is something else I want to show y'all. Is this it? Mm, yep, here it is. I know I'm kind of off topic, but I will get on topic. You know, back in 2020. 23, I saw a sister and she was on what they call a walking bike, and it just blew me away. I was like, "Man, I want one of those." She had groceries on the back, and I when I tell you this sister was moving on this thing, she was moving. So let me show you this. I said, "One day I am gonna get one of these." I really truly am. Let me show you this.
Is truly a genius. And let me tell you why. Imagine combining the simplicity of walking with the speed of a bike. That's exactly what he achieved with this innovative design. Unlike a regular bicycle, which uses pedals to move forward, the Lopafit walking bike allows you to simply walk on it to travel quickly. The bike replaces traditional pedals with a small treadmill positioned between its wheels. As soon as a person steps on the track and starts walking forward, the track rolls in the opposite direction, and the bike begins to move, making it possible to travel large distances on foot. At an average walking pace of around 3 miles per hour, you can reach speeds as high as 16 miles per hour on this bike. Test riders say it's a unique experience, blending the feeling of walking with the rush of moving quickly. It's also equipped with 6 gears, allowing you to adjust the difficulty based on your preference, and its design is both easy to control and maneuver. Technically speaking, the bike includes a motor and is classified as a type of electric bike. The powerful battery provides enough energy to travel up to 44 miles, making it an eco-friendly and convenient way to get around for both short and long journeys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one day see, that's going on my wish list. That's going on my wish list. I want one of those. What great exercise you can get for that. And it says that you can go up to 16 miles an hour on it. I would just kinda just go around the neighborhood in it. I would never go no 44 miles. I don't need to go that far out. But wow, I love that. Just the thought you can just get on it and move like a treadmill, you know? And the sister that I saw on it, man, she was moving that thing. She was going pretty fast on it. And I was like, "Wow, how convenient." You know? Nice, nice. I definitely, man, I'm putting that on my wish list. And one day I will get that thing. I will get a walking bike. Okay. So now the real reason why we are here. Now, y'all, they are raiding Asian nail shops, Asian restaurants, Asian massage parlors. They are being heavily raided by ICE. So we know they have been going at the Hispanics for the last several weeks. Well, now they are going hard on the Asians, and there are people, especially women that get their nails done. They are going to these locations, and nobody is there because ICE has detained everybody in the nail salon that worked there. A lot of illegals. I mean, you see the Asian shops, the majority of them in those shops are illegal, y'all. The majority of the ones working these restaurants, they are illegal too. You'd be surprised. A lot of these people that's delivering your Asian food, they are illegal. And we already know about the massage parlors. They are illegal. And on top of that, that's where human trafficking is going on. So it's been reported that Atlanta, the Asians are getting slammed hard down there in Atlanta. They are just snatching them up left and right down there right now. And that's not the only place. They said even in parts of Texas where they got, massage parlors, restaurants, nail salons, those seem to be the three big ones that they're hitting. Yeah, they are getting heavily rated now. So we're going to watch some of this, some of the latest videos on these raids. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen so we can get started. Okay, y'all, please give me a one if you can see my screen. Give me a 1 if you can see my screen. And of course, the Asians got the same complaints that the Latinos do, how, because they're being snatched in the same manner. They are just grabbing them, kidnapping them when they're able to catch up to these illegal Asians. All right.
Coral Gables police on scene, and we're getting word that possibly 40 Chinese migrants have pretty much been pulled over in these vans. You can see through the trees here that the migrants are sitting down. Everything's pretty much under control. Everybody's being good. But once again, the 40 folks in 2 separate vans. Those vans must have been jam-packed right here in Coral Gables. I'm sure they're going to wait for a bigger vehicle to transport the migrants to wherever they've got to take them to. You can see this van is actually facing the wrong way on the road here, so I'm wondering if that was one of the reasons why they stood out. They also said that there is a separate scene. We're going to try to find out where that separate scene, and of course we're going to bring it to you first, like we're bringing this.
那不会啊，安静啊，呼吸一点啊，会安静的啊。一个。
没有。
Can you ask where her phone's at? 阿姨，问你一下啊，你的手机在哪里啊？
我的手机。
等一下，就是请告诉我。
啊？
请告诉我你的手机在哪里？
我的手机在那个。
等一下。
我就是有一个手机在里面，我不知道现在它放在哪里了。
She's not sure where, but it's inside. You want me to go with her? 哪一个颜色？好像有几个手机啊？
就是白色的，跟你选这个名字。
White. It's a white phone. She's saying. Yeah. Do you want me to walk with her to like so she can ID the right ones?
Sorry, your phone to walk with her.
Yeah. Do you want me to walk with her to? 哎，跟我走过去，所以你可以告诉我你的手机是哪一个？请不要拿你的手机，只是告诉我们的而已。
哪里？我的手机啊。
是哪一个是你的？
这个是放音乐的。对，这个是这个。
She says this is 网音乐的。
啊。
网音乐的吗？
对，放音乐的。
So this is her phone, the one playing music. 那台手机是谁的？
这个手机是我的。
That's also hers.
Both of these phones are hers.
这是你的手机吗？
这个是那个放音乐的，店里面放音乐的。
可是还是你的手机？
不是我的。
是谁的？
就是店里的。我们在这里工作。对，我们在这里工作。我的老板不在这里，是个外国人。对，不是我的，这个不是我的，这个是店里的。
谢谢啊。
这个是店里的。这个是店里。
往这边走。
Okay, detained?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yes.
This is real quick.
Okay. Hey, Kevin, can you detain her? We're going to put her in cuffs, and then I'm going to explain the process. 所以现在等一下，现在我们就是现在你被逮捕，你现在不可以放开啊。
为什么？
等一下，让我先告诉你啊。首先我们就是需要给你手铐。
为什么？
我会告诉你，就是等一下。
手机不是我的。
现在我们就是需要把你放在手铐里啊。好了，不要走，不要打，不要给我们什么问题的，听得懂吗？好，往这边走。往这边走。等一下，站住啊！把你的手放在你后面呢。I got oops, you can put some.
为什么我的？
其实是我们需要问你一些的问题而已。好。I already explained the process. Camera being recorded, not fight, not run all that SOP stuff, just for the camera in you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You're good.
And then.
Do you have any questions?
At this point, you tell me what you want to say, and I say.
Us
请跟着他们的啊。
Yeah. Well, for her, we're gonna have her in Mike's car.
是，所以阿姨，首先我们需要把你坐在车子里，等我一下啊。你们两个请坐下休息，没有什么问题的啊。谢谢阿姨，请往这边走。
我不是阿姨。
OK， 你贵姓啊？你贵姓啊？你姓是什么？
我姓吴。
吴吴，请往这边走。
Where am I taking her?
To Max's car. 我就是需要去这边。Which car? 哦哦，OK，好的，请跟着这位警察，就是往这边走。
我怎么了？
跟着这个警察，我们只是需要你会坐在他的车子里。
为什么？
等我一会，就我们可以跟您谈论一些比清楚啊，继续走过去，走下去吧。谢谢。
Hey, report live from goddamn court, man. They done popped out. They done took the little Asian lady. She gone. They about to put her in a regular car. They put her in the Lexus. Stop getting weird massages, bro. Damn, you ordered a pizza over there? Yeah. Oh, you ain't getting that pizza for a minute. Yeah. They might hit Domino's next. Hey, check your toppers. They done pulled out the old Asian lady, man. Damn. Neck hurt now. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? Don't run now. Clean all this up, man. So basically, now's the perfect time. If your tax is expired, if you ain't paid your insurance, now's the perfect time to get out and do what you gotta do. Because all the Dallas police is over here on court right now.
Undercover ICE agents are abducting and kidnapping people off the street, masked up, without identification or warrant, and is yelling help, and his name, Jingshan, in Mandarin. And it's just heartbreaking to watch. I also went through the comment section. So there's a woman who claims to be either his girlfriend or his wife. She said she's 2 months pregnant. So the man that just kidnapped is actually a father-to-be, and he's actually on his way to report to the immigration office. So he's doing it the legal way. He's not a criminal. He's not an illegal immigrant. The wife also said they have lost contact with her husband for over a day now. They're trying to find a lawyer, but nothing has helped so far. He's still detained. And when I actually think about it, are those actually ICE agents? Or are they just imposters or bounty hunters who try to turn people into ICE to earn money? I just knew this day is gonna come.
So I've been in Chinatown for a few hours doing my martial arts, and several enforcement officials such as ICE, police, or whatever have been driving by. The helicopters have been going for hours now near the area, and then we get this alert. So everyone be safe.
Thousands of undocumented immigrants have been detained here in Georgia since January. Just yesterday, 12 nail salon workers were arrested in Marietta. Atlanta News First Sarah Hammond is live from Lux Nail Lounge in Marietta's town center. Is anybody there today, Sarah?
No, there's not. There's actually now a sign, a handwritten sign here on the front door saying they are closed today due to water issues. But less than 24 hours ago here, 12 workers were taken into custody by federal immigration agents. A video posted by Homeland Security Investigations in Atlanta shows agents detaining a dozen undocumented workers at Lux Nail Lounge in Marietta Wednesday afternoon. HSI says hiring people who come into the U.S. illegally is a federal crime, and the employer, they say, will be held accountable. But one man who goes by Angel says he saw the raid unfold and says it made his stomach turn.
I don't understand how raiding these people at this business that serves this community is doing anything but hurting our community.
But Tom Homan, President Trump's border czar, has doubled down, saying there is no sanctuary in the U.S. for people who come here illegally.
It's a violation of law to enter this country legally. That's a crime. So if you're in the country legally, you got a problem.
Homan says he wants to see an even higher number of arrests nationwide, now aiming for 3,000 across the country per day.
We added additional targeting to give more information on where these people can be found. So we've increased targeting, we've increased teams, we've increased assets. So yes, it's certainly attainable.
James Wu with Asian Americans Advancing Justice Atlanta says these raids are having a, quote, chilling effect on communities and businesses. He encourages people to create preparedness plans and know their rights.
What they need to do if they do encounter ICE agents or ICE officials, whether it's at their work or a place of business or even a place of worship.
Now, since Trump took office in January, ICE has arrested an estimated more than 66,000 undocumented immigrants. Live in Marietta, Sarah Hammond for Atlanta News First.
Homeland Security Investigations Atlanta posted this video on X saying its agents arrested 12 undocumented workers at Lux Nail Lounge in Marietta.
Seeing 6 of my neighbors look downtrodden and being led out at once, it turned my stomach. It ruined my day.
A man who goes by Angel says at first he was unsure what was happening. Then he took a closer look at the vests worn by the federal agents.
I don't understand how raiding these people at this business that serves this community is doing anything but hurting our community.
The store was closed when we arrived around 7 tonight. We called the store and someone answered the phone telling us the owner was not available.
I mean, it's definitely breaking families apart.
James Wu with
Block the back! Hey! She's a minor! Hey, she's a minor! Hey! Minor, she's a... I'm backing up! I'm backing up!
The Chinese food restaurant owner taken into federal custody and his restaurant shut down.
So that restaurant is Canton Walk right here on Lisbon Street in Lewiston. And if you take a closer look, there is a closed sign out front that is hanging there right now, and no employees were seen inside last night. And this sign was there yesterday as well. 46-year-old Xing Feng Dong is being held at the Cumberland County Jail in the custody of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE. He's listed as a native of China and was taken into custody on May 6th. According to city records, Dong operates the Canton Walk on Lisbon Street, which has been open for nearly 2 decades. The last Facebook post was from the restaurant on May 1st, announcing a Mother's Day special. Lewiston police said they were not notified about the arrest of Dong. Lewiston's mayor, Carl Shaleen, is commenting, saying, quote, Canton Walk is a long-standing Lewiston business, and this news is surprising. I'm in the process of learning to find out more information. As mayor, it's important to me to learn what happened.
A Chinese restaurant helped its Latin American employees escape ICE capture. Surveillance footage from a Chicago restaurant shows one of the staff members leading the others out through the back exit. Recently, ICE has carried out a series of raids in Chicago, arresting dozens of undocumented workers. These actions, part of a broader crackdown under the Trump administration, have sparked local outrage and led to calls for increased protection of immigrant communities.
All right, y'all, breaking news. ICE raids are happening in Atlanta in the nail salons. So as we all probably know, most of the nail salons are owned by Asian citizens. And apparently ICE now is targeting the nail salons. So in Marietta, Georgia, just yesterday, ICE raided a nail salon and arrested 12 undocumented workers. Took them right out the nail salon, and they are now detained with ICE. You guys, this is sad, okay? Because at the end of the day, what are they doing? You know what I'm saying? These people are hardworking. You know, they're here, you know, just trying to better themselves. You know, I don't know, obviously, the particulars on, you know, which, you know, 12 people in the salon, or if they had any final orders of removal or any sort of criminal histories or anything like that. But just giving everyone a heads up that they are coming for you in the nail salons. So take note of this, do what you need to do, call a reputable immigration attorney, see what your options are moving forward so this doesn't happen to you.
Crazy. I had never experienced it. I had read this here like through not TV but like TikTok. That's crazy. So somebody doesn't have it. I don't know. That's so scary. Sorry.
New at 5, the feds raiding an underground nightclub, arresting 36 people accused of being in the U.S. illegally. Homeland Security and ICE say the raid happened early yesterday morning at an undisclosed location in Southern California. They say all 36 people arrested were Chinese and Taiwanese nationals. We have reached out to Homeland Security and ICE for more information.
A dozen nail salon employees are in custody after federal immigration agents escorted them out of their Metro Atlanta salon.
Atlanta News first Sarah Hammond joins us live. She's at the Lux Nail Lounge in Marietta's town center. And Sarah, this is actually part of a nationwide immigration crackdown by the Trump administration.
It is. In less than 24 hours ago, 12 employees here at this nail salon were taken into custody. And this morning, there's a handwritten note on the door saying they're going to be closed today due to water issues. Now, Homeland Security Investigations Atlanta says they will hold their employers accountable because hiring undocumented workers, quote, undermines fair labor, exploits the vulnerable, and threatens public safety. The arrests come as part of a nationwide effort to arrest roughly 3,000 undocumented immigrants per day across the country. And a man who goes by Angel works at a nearby business here in Marietta. He says he watched the raid unfold yesterday and says it turned his stomach. But Tom Homan, President Trump's border czar, has doubled down, saying there is no sanctuary in the U.S. for people who come here illegally.
Absolutely. Taking them up. Poor Waymo. This is FBI agents
where they're the federal agents that conducted some raids earlier today where they were parking their vehicles over here in Chinatown. Somebody got wind of where they were parking their vehicles and broadcast it. And now there's a couple thousand people out here protesting the ICE agents as they were parking their vehicles. So from what we've heard from the LAPD airship, they've moved the armored vehicles out of here slowly, and looks like they're going to take all their vehicles out of here and move them somewhere else to another secure location where nobody knows where they're at.
Her lawyer's in the bathroom. Her lawyer's in the bathroom. That's why they're taking her now. You waited until her lawyer leaves. Seriously, her lawyer's in the bathroom. I'm reporting this. Her lawyer's in the bathroom. Hey, Kate, they're taking your client. Kate, they're taking your client. She's fainting, Kate. She's a female. Yes, you're allowed to go in the bathroom. Dude, she's fainting on the...
For Sheng Bi Dong. His brother, Sheng Feng Dong, was taken into custody earlier this month by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE.
He said his brother is a hard worker.
Through a
After several months of investigating and a series of raids, 10 Chinese women have been detained by ICE. This joint investigation was conducted along with the Attorney General, District Attorney, BRPD, Zachary PD, St. George Fire Department, East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office, U.S. Border Patrol, Drug Enforcement Administration, and Homeland Security. The 9 businesses that were raided reached from St. George to Baton Rouge to Zachary. The Rainbow Spa, one of the many massage parlors that have been investigated by the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office since November, and on their window, a violation notice. The notice says inspection of violations such as electrical, plumbing, and complaints that have been submitted to the Inspector General. The businesses searched were the Y&L Body Relaxation, Spring Body Conditioning, Magnolia Spa, Wonderful Land Spa, All Natural Spa, Rainbow Spa, Oriental Relax Spa, Orange Spa, and Vivian's Therapy Spa. Several of them had their massage therapy license suspended in the past for unprofessional conduct, including sexual activity.
Okay, y'all, listen. They're not just getting the restaurants, the massage parlors, and the nail salons. They're also getting the ones that have hair supply stores. They're getting hit too. So that's another location getting hit. So they're going for all of these Asians. And this seems to be going on nationwide now. I know in my state, they got hit in the restaurants. Yeah, a lot of their restaurants are being hit in my state, but their hair supply stores are also getting hit. And if you get your nails done, you might want to switch from getting it done by Asians to, because there's a lot of sisters out here that got their own nail salon. So y'all might want to think about switching if you are going to an Asian location, because there's no telling how long it's going to be before ICE goes in there and raid them. So that's where they are being heavily hit. Oh yeah, you can always come and buy from me. But I don't have quite as much as a lot of their stores do. They sell a lot of the extensions and weaves and hair supplies. Yeah. So y'all, this is going to be an interesting summer. That's all. I don't get my nails done. I have not gotten my nails done, and I think I told y'all probably way more than 15 years ago. It's been a long time. And like I said, I had told y'all the reason why I stopped going is because the last time they took the artificial nails off, my natural nails were so weak. I decided not to do it anymore and try to restore my nail health again. And that's what I did. So that's why I stopped going. I just didn't like the way my natural nails were looking every time they start taking off the fake nails. So, you know, it's going to be interesting because you're going to see more and more of these signs on their doors as they get raided and they're no longer open for business. So you're going to see more signs on these doors, these Asian owned stores. And as you could see, y'all, they're going in Chinatown. So it's not just outside of Chinatown, which they do have a lot of businesses outside of Chinatown, but they're going into Chinatown and raiding them. And wow, this thing is getting deep, that's for sure. It is getting deep. Oh, yeah. I mean, you can always order from me. I am getting most orders out within 24 hours. So as long as you get it in by midnight, it will go out the next day. Okay? It will go out the next day. And I usually do 2 runs. I do one in the morning and then I do another run with packages in the afternoon, and that seems to work out for me. Angela Patterson, thank you for the super chat. Lisa, I went and got pedicure at a nail salon. Well, they did a bad job and refused to pay full amount. They locked the doors. A police came and told them to accept my offer. I gave them $9 and left out with the police. Yeah, that's why I don't feel bad for them, y'all. Um, well, I'm glad everything worked out for you, Angela. And thank you for your support for my channel. I deeply appreciate it. And see, that's why I don't feel bad for them because we have seen multiple videos of them Asians putting their hands on sisters and locking them in those nail salons and getting physical with sisters. So, so now that they're being raided, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel bad I don't even feel bad that their Chinese food restaurants are being raided. I really don't care. You know, let them raid. Hey, raid the hell out of them, especially the beauty supply stores where they tried to monopolize the whole thing so that even our women could not open up stores. Eh, That being said, I'm fine with them getting raided. Absolutely fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jeffrey Massey, thank you so much for your super sticker and support for my channel. I deeply appreciate it. Well, we know for certain every single foreign group in this country hate us. We know it with a certainty now. If you didn't know, you certainly know now. I've always known, and I know many of you have all known all along, but now it can't be denied. It just can't. Hmm. Yeah. So, y'all, thank you so much for being here. And thank you for watching all the stuff in the beginning that I showed you about the original Siberian and also that walking bike, which I absolutely love. So we will definitely come back to do another one of these live streams. But in the meantime, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Shalom, family.